Yo. Etifo ni adafo mo akwa Better News TV. So your best was a union subscribe to Better News TV now. Be subscribe. No one like, no one share, no one turn on notification bell no. Sebe ya update bia ye no. Make an update bia ye no. On sabet me aka sebe ya yenyi home film. And somebody dey bremo and some a very serious today's nation, especially the youth. Very serious, especially to the women in this country, especially to our children. Very serious. And one soldier, Brigadier Joseph Nunoo-Mensah, a soldier, a retired soldier. Yeah, a retired soldier. Papa and someone there to join say papa no person say looking at how a new mu simi ayedin wo krom hanom say things, high cost of living, how things are rising. See the omai mu ayeshia obi nko obi ma ekomo den nkofo no. Papa no dey a strong warning ama the presidency of this country, President Akufo-Addo, and then na pound for say se papa na ahwe no wan to nyoma ye see the Ghana esmi kone the hardship in Ghana no one do usuro say anhwa na abantuguo a cuípd'e̫zat happen during MPP government. And it is a government no abani nim de ye onye ne fast and sana nyoma sei esisi. Na papa no kan sem bebre efa ho de ndia okasa asem no bebre na ye in details. The government, those who are in government are sharing the state property. They are sharing the state property to their various families. Like a bufusem ahochisem say me hu how me describe no. Mese so be ka me ho nyakwakwoti papa ne nsem no mu nchimu ne nti a obo cuípd'e̫zat about this government as one hwene nyoma year e betimesi umenkwoti asem no mu nchimu.
Binna bedu anywemene nanama ejako akatawia katenso so manyoko NDC na wo mo egu ahoboa so Jamemle da womu kwesi no makwakoto aba presidential and parliamentary candidate ahodo a wo begina mu ediama womu ewo election 2024 emu na flag bearer for ne ebako ya wo priniti ewo NDC amanyoko di mu obu acho se woru no wanyini kura 8 years kura wodi mampani a esefata eye doctor kwa bradofo nti Jamemle da elections ne ayade a presidential no wogina mu paye amani abeto dwanyina nso akopia mu ewo court a wakwakwaji interlocutory injunction na tabo ediato elections a Saturday ebetimi abaso na kwabasa na chesenya jatawodie ekaba ye nyaba various constituencies sahodro ye elections ne ebekoso parliamentary aspirant for wani bedi abedie eni ahoboa chese wo maboaboa wo ho eka wo mo abo drinks a watodie si wo ensu a watodie gudemu chese emole no mukura ne doko na wo mabo ya wo de babesum delegate nyada na ahwe ya na akwa ye ka ne yentino NDC amanyoko emu empanifo de atodwa wo mo ekire se entempa so no wonso amonase ayentientia akokotwa wo mo hwe se injunction na seta abo doctor kwa brandofo akwakoje ediato edamemle da elections na esuo no enko betwe ediaba animu na ene esechina kura so no makoso anase eda efiada eso director of legal affairs edema NDC eye lawyer Abraham Amaleba wonu na disanse wenyina etudwa na wo kire se ja court woman say somebody bino abridgment of time natural say yentwe ebra na emra ni mu ekakra esan search say de injunction no eda judge for anasa court ebekoso no 15th May 2023 15th May de natural say nkrofo nwiane asai nkrofo drinks asai eka no che say akoyedo sopo ya eba beso awom eso na esan say eda memene da kia ne kia was a presidential and parliamentary elections no etimi eba so ninti no wo mu entimi entwen say next week edwada to year no 15th May ena assembly no wo mu ebekọ so eti wo ma court e de hyehyeye enyina da kwakoto court abadwafo anim esebeye yia enka case na nka mbekọ so 15th no wo mu ntwe enfamra eye wo chena ya wadai anase bi kura no eye eda efiada na ni nyina da mu no enenti ye nyina da eni say Electoral Commission Chairperson Madam J-Mensah woni NDC for penifo to wo huprum eye nhyiamudie bi en wode tu anum say contempt no a say me Dr. Kwabradofo akwa fale e wo court no wode Electoral Commission so e kan hu ebi parties no wo mu ka hu bi e wo mu say elections no enye Electoral Commission ena ye organizers anase wo mu ena organize eye party no na so mu ne supervisors a various constituencies ni nyina da delegate a police station bia 9 wo mu na beto aba no sene ebekwa akohwie no Electoral Commission ena ebehwe so contempt no won so ewo mu ebi eti adamemre da se NDC amanyoko se tintri kwa bia so elections no ebeba so a wo mu de wo mu yo elections Electoral Commission officer bia no hono mu a wo beba hono mu esanse akwakoye court ensensem ene enyumre ya citizen show wo bra na kwabrabo bia nsate adwamu no lawyer Abraham Amaleba wona twetwe nkomoni enti ensem a wodi etudwa
and we are at the registry of the court to file what is called an application for abridgment of time. When we say this motion on my file, it will be moved on the 15th, which is 2 days after 30th. And so, as lawyers, we are trying to see if the court will agree to bring the date back to tomorrow or Friday so that we can hear the matter, and then so the court is minded that we can go on with our elections. We don't call a meeting with only one group. Oh yes, our credibility is at stake. We'll call all of you. Oh, but now our problem, then you put across. So Thursday we had a meeting with them. Tuesday we had a meeting with them. No, this Monday we had a meeting with them. And Drew Wednesday, like we were supposed to have a meeting with them. And Omamba. So based on that, meeting. But one of his issues was that photo albums. And I was saying photo albums, they don't have a full complement. Andrew said the photo albums were ready. The full complement were ready. One by, are we supposed to be following you with the photo albums? So there are things that can be resolved. Last 4 years, Guzitando had a problem. He raised some issues. Still Gabriel raised some issues. Last year I was a member of the elections committee. This year I'm a member of the vetting committee. One of the issues are that there are duplicated names. No. I'm not name IT, but there are duplications. The computer itself will tell you delete and then the engineer in your office. And I'll declare court. And that's why I said that no court can ever say that NDC should hold its Congress. What the court will simply say is that matter. So we'll still come back and sit down and discuss it. So why are we running the court?
Now, Electoral Commission, you crack no the able to John Crana, one. MPP among parliamentary primaries, for election 2020. And for injunctions, I would do prenatal so. As young Electoral Commission officers here, one must supervise our elections, no. And man, Bass, and this Yamano National Chairman, I say, I could now open this one soon was America Tutti. One we say 23, Dr. Kwabradofo de wo ye nyina da kra no se nke ye and elections aba so that Saturday no kwanko benya 5% kra enkanya ya awe ya 1% kra wonya just one kase ni se wawe but wo frustrated system no wo ha dwene kwa woni mu se kire se ma no 5% kra wonya enso kire se John Mahama be ko godie enkokona such as NDC delegate ba akoto abapa ni ebe declare John Mahama so wonya 99% de ene Dr. Kwabradofo na dwene se ejata wo de ka ba ya nya ekana nya ba obaskata bibia oba frustrate elections na kire se ba so wo bra ni referee ni se ne ba Dr. Dufo Junior, wo Trinity, I watch as Ashanti region one constituency be. Now one kasa watch him 80 years. Wa won't call. Wo baso political ambitions so I say ya near Kasen Kokrafon. Our bro diabo wo team was scatter one way was answer scatter ne bano. As also kura ede akamu ebi. Eti lawyer Abraham Amaleba, one way director legal affairs the ma NDC. Nene ena yete yeno. Na citizen show kura so national organizer at the ma NDC eye Joseph Yamin. What is some to John Wambuacha said, dear Dr. Kwabradofo and Cradi, Abo Mupisa. Chirasa, do Wamunsem. Watching Namu de Yaba and 2 Yase, Namu Timi, Masin konwa na nkyerɛkyerɛmu bi a hɔ no no ɔmo de ama mo mokɔ ya de kyɛ no masan so de fufura ba na nkyerɛkyerɛmu bi a no ɔmo de ama mo afɛ de wo se wadru court akwakwagye injection tabo e de atwo elections no so wo se papa ne pesi wo di abro wo se papa ne ha adwe papa ne nsɛe ade ensan se ahoboa pa akosa elections we se mu a doctor do for 1% a wo benya ntino wo ha ni pa dwene wo Ghana ha se kura no wo se kyerɛ sa agye wo mu ensem
ɛyɛ me nwanwa isi awawasɛm a ɛwɔ mu no ama medwen ho a mentiasio. I don't want to believe say Era Cobradofo no court no on the genuine basis say omo ye NDC for and that omo pepeye ewo party no and omo nsan nyanka yenti ema omo tu saa na mo because this is a process is so fair, so clean, so transparent that one was say anybody can disrupt a process at this last minute. But we mean how powerful your network is, and I mean the kind of followers are it's you. So I know very well say nipa eti on those super. Let me try to explain a little bit. If Governor of one and Nkofo, really number one, we NDC for
okay.
Number two, Omo Adrian Papa Bima NDC no as a party. Daniel Mami and I'm personally. Some may not be able to go the extent I make way. But some of us we don't hide our feelings. No credit do baby we bold enough and say it. As I speak now, we Dr. Kwabradofo's own constituency Kumau as a tenra afina no model data ever. Now Kwabradofo no ankasa no on submitting the photo the voters ID card and man the constituency and yet me develop a photo.
You don't mean it.
I am telling you.
Honorable, you don't mean it. You don't mean it. You don't mean it.
I am the national organizer and I'm telling you this. That is why I
Mebao, say sisu e wono sisu dua bi ma me.
Me see. As at Monday anopa, there are 4 constituencies in Ashanti region to complete the entire Ashanti regional photo album. The 4 constituencies no baako ye Dr. Kwabradofo's constituency Kumau. No muntimi nya omu data complete to Senate. Because data no Omunya every delegate to come with the voters ID card number. The yetimi ama IT for na timia ako EC database mako yi obi a picture e de atoto ni din ho ne ade ama ya a complete voters album na Kwabradofo etimi nya bi e de akoto aba and what de akogina court. So his own constituency is not resourced to be able to gather this information for us. He wants to be a flag bearer of the party. And that Ninsantiminka photo album in Nanwa, he has the guts to go to court and say it's a party now, mommy photo album. When his constituency, which he is part, which is supposed to be a main financier or a main supporter of that constituency, doesn't have what it takes to get us this information to give it to him.
Abusuafo national organizer de ma NDC Joseph Yamin no nti say we NDC delegate bi Pharisee for no a na mo de mu pa bibia die wo nti kakra mo de apodwe enu na hia ma maya madwe se mo kwoto abade ama Dr. Kwabradofoɔ no wono ne party ni mpuntuo ne nkankro say election 2024 NDC ebetimi age power na benga no aba betena so no my Ghana crisis ewu mo aba beje no wono de wo die wu ne hia no emfa no hokra hey lawyers waga ewo adwuma mu ho ntia ya kasa emfa mo hokra ne mu legal team abusuafo na ne nyina da emu no former NDC women organizer Anita Disoso ene obepie mu ewo citizen show so oba tan just asem no eye na homete kire se papa na hye na horo ba mo kan ya manisi se Falasi for mu NDC mu no se wo mu dos papa na Dr. Kwabradofoɔ na chidifo wo kuru wa ye maguso ama samre NDC fo nyina ehu wo mu a wo mu pedwo mahama the downfall
aya abro ne epesi edi wanke the pictures betum me kasa saade we a Dr. Dofo aye no enya me ya meboa ade kronti a me san da nyankopon asene se near see parliament. Ah, yenuanum bi e betray no e kire say Nyankopon do NDC na nkunimdie eyeye dia. Bobie adenti na wasasade weba. Wonim say mo friend Nana Obri Boahin e kan say eye den a wo mu de injunction beto den election eye den na ono wo MP I foresee injunction being placed on NDC presidential and parliamentary elections eye den wo hu ye ana mu nyina mo nso no Ghana ye nyina enim polling station dodo a yisi wo enti no me de Bobie winim ade we asi no me de me say Nyankopon na amaye part 2 because elections each let's say be din konim because se me hwe niema bia e koso a e sokome me pa cha Bobie 2020 when you dey call strong room me be say kasa bebre
Rojo and
Pesa White and now one more group of him
the four
Rojo wa hefa
no nti na wanya bi
Rojo wa hefa
ono do phone na
ono amunaka wo kai say court na eduru ba bia ehia no na oba ya na say o kasa na no homfa
no so me homfa
okay enti we kire say 2016 niema ekokoso ani 2020 niema ekoso no eye enemies within
from within yes
eye from within and free outside me dey no kra no me kan sane yete pepepepe eye from within
yeah
enti say binom so afi say yakọ congress near you group bi afri mu dia ene yenso ye be ye ne ye wose ye but wo mo boa wo mo guom hu fi
amen
Abusuafo Kani women organizer de ma NDC Madam Anita Disoso nene ena yete ye no
na Ghana Mampayida da His Excellency John Dramani Mahama sane ya bomo mane dada no watia simu a ne nto abo no enei woguso a ne nyina ne se obeka nsempa bi agu party echitafo no asum delegates no titire se beya 13th May Nyankopon ya dom na abato no omde kwahyehyɛ so a won behwe nanim ato aba no de ama no na obetu frank ade ama NDC amayoko no na ne trimpo atachire nyina ne se wiase ne waya bi Daniel fe na ye boafo ena se bi kaida bi wo ha ye nkofɛ nso nyame ye wono no nani tua mamuamu nsemu yie wa yakwachiri aruntu obetimi ayadwuma no ema waye ema Ghana fo nya ne so mfa so pabi na yeka no sesei wo hwade aba kwa oman esi ani so pa na adworoga ye wo hwe enye yi a economy no na so ye nyina ehu sane MPP fo ebra na wo mo pra benya afimpi mienu ani dunsia wo beto Ghana fo anim na wo ka kira so wo ba wo de omamamu ase na economy no ebeye monomono be sa kwara foforo no chese bibia be kwaso tote ekeka nsema kase adigu NDC amayokuo no eri omampani na John Dramani Mahama etri so se wa mono ma wa anya hwe wagu economy no amo do economic management team betu dwa we have the men won do betu dwa wie no se economy na akwasi san ana anwi ni si o dodom ka he a enkoyi kra na wei adanse enti na kuma gwaso nkronso ya hwia hwe se Ghana ye dimirika akopie mo International Monetary Fund for nchen a ye kopem moa na ye dia beso ye economy na sen se be ye mpo a onbehwe ni mama yesika no eno so ayeda dega o de to nchen a ena inflation enam no ho a aja sa odwene ho a wonti ase ukwadwom a wontimi to ne mabo wanim sem dada ya kan ho asema boso ntonton sasa besi ne nyina ye bad handler of the economy nipa okura economy na wo hwe se economy be gina ne naso no wono na entutu ne ye esan se esie petu yira yebusabu akusie so bo na wode abo mampani akufu ado na afei finance minister ne omampani dada John Mahama a kire ne se wo mo hwe nanim nto aba ne ma no na so be Ghana mampani biewu anukura nie ode hyehyɛ foforo begu akwam ma Ghana economy no asan be conducive biem ode sanse bo nyina kwato dwa ewo na doli ano etifi atoye mantamu ena wo chi twitwa kyekye be se Ghana fo hwe nanim na omonto aba no ma na nkankan NDC delegates no na oba obeye dwumaso na Ghana fa ntoma pa efra.
And so, with all the broken promises, they have always learned to play the blame game. Instead of accepting responsibility and going ahead and fixing the challenges, from 2017, they kept blaming the former president, Mahama. Anything that went wrong is Mahama. You think that I was even the president? And then when people got fed up with hearing my name, and being blamed for everything, then they jumped on COVID-19. They said COVID-19 is responsible for all the problems and all that. And when it wasn't flying, then they went to Russia-Ukraine war. Russia-Ukraine is responsible for everything, but the point you make is COVID-19 affected all of us, including Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, all of them. Ukraine is affecting the whole world, including Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, and all of them. But how come we are the only ones who today have declared ourselves bankrupt and that we cannot pay our debts? It's because they were borrowing at a rate that could not be sustained. And the only reason you can understand why they were borrowing at such a fast rate was because the finance minister's bank is the middleman that brokers the loans for us. And for every loan that he is able to raise for Ghana, his bank makes a commission on it. 80 of their MPs petitioned to their president to remove the finance minister because he has created an economic mess. But because the finance minister is the president's cousin, he has up till today refused to remove him. And so he's still presiding over the mess he himself created. But they say everything has an end. Whether he likes it or not, after 2024 he's going. And NDC will bring a better person to manage this economy and put it back on its feet.
Ghana Mampani that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Nene ena mote no na wo wie no de to patch ya for me say dia ka no e adwumadene e so mu sin kete wo mu si pentemprem esiprem na omuma bibia empusuom na ombegin wo mani ehunu se ono ebetu ni bibaba bia Ghana fo biem so ombehwe nani mato abane de ama no wo wie no asamba ko de bia so ne se sese de ye nyina ye hu amamuo no Ghana fo wo hu ni so manu om ho pa sese ba bia obekọ bia bo se obenya nipa ba ko so sedimentary rock no ade ba nanim se omampani baje obuo nie se awo kan yampa kofu adi akohwie ni atro abaji tumi ni na so mba e ho ma anya hwe o si NDC amayoko no mo badwuma pa na so Ghana fo ehu a wo mu yini fra banwa so enti no se de Ghana fo nyina anu om ho ankasa na so kwan bia so no wo mu ya adwumaden a wo mbesa de NDC aba power na adwuma aka ni nyina no o ma be hwa bo asiesi o man no.
Everywhere I have gone, the message is simple and straight. They are asking NDC to come back because in 2016, they listened to the sweet promises of the NPP and they voted us out. Even though things were going on well, we're bringing development, we're extending electricity, we're giving people good drinking water, we're building facilities in our schools, we're building community day, secondary E-block schools, we're building hospitals, and so many other developmental projects that we're doing for the people. But our brothers at the NPP came and said they could do better and that in 1.5 years they will transform Ghana. They promised one village, one dam. Every village will have a dam for dry season gardening. They promised $1 million for every constituency every year. They promised one big factory district in every district so that young people can get work to do. Now we all know that it was a political scam and that they never intended to fulfill that. They never intended to fulfill that.
Ghana man perida da John Mahama nene ena mote ye no asi wi aso do ano do nwira ebi ngo na so enchenche wa na fe afedie no kure no eda ho yom Wugusu utie kasiebo democracy kasiebo adamufo awakra no ba 1 Kumase adehia so ye damu wo hono mutade FM Sunyana FM Dagbon 102.5 Ewotamale Northern Region Facebook nso enwumre ye stream live ewo hono mo ye pem so na yakoye nim Ghana Statistical Service wo mu na brano oman ni gina bia ewo enwuane buomu ni ye di Eniema wudu so enye ennuane ne bo ne ekọ wade hu ama ne bebetu dwane nyame ani mu ni ade a Professor Samuel Kobina anim eye no age wono nko ana ti ase esanse timamu ni bia gitumu a enye yie esanse inflation rate no enkontabo ne yase ne ma wudu a wo mu gina so eye ennuane ebo ewo dwaso ennuane a ye to ne yedie sade ebo ne se ekosoro se eba fom enu na kiresi agina so ene yedie busa akontawe ene niema hudo so enye nnuane eno ne ye transportation num cement num iron rods num edan ya ye rent num ni nyina eno ne ye non food inflations eno so se ekosoro se eba fom eno na wo kan nyina bom no de ho amane aba betodwa se de omane bobre esi eko na se inflation wo de aba betodwa wo che se April 2013 no ye wura inflation no eso ate e de aba from 45%
about 41.2%. Ghana ni bia nso nim se enne se ye nnuane ne enye nnuane ni nyina aboa ye den ennuane boa ye de papa efiri be se 2 months eba be pim samre ya 3 taxes fufuro sa so unity eniema boa ye de pa wodwa so ena cement boa ye nti so teku anase dama iron rods boa ye nti so teku anase dama ene ye ntimi wura boutique kura nto atade ho no mo de ye se prima afo kakra no ano ena ntade o mtiri se so mo wodropu ba ko mienu ba ko miensa edan boa so aye den lorry fares so ye nti so fuwe boa so ye nti so etina kire se professor enim no ede be na wo gina so a wo de san kontabo we betu dwobu ache se wo kwadwa so a food and non food items no eso hwan na ehwan eboa ne so te de ba form inflation rate no every 45% aba bedu 41%. Na wo kire mu no obu a kire se enema nyina di adanse ya pa se ai o se non food inflation no ya na kire se ewo 40.6% de se no aba 35.4%. Ena enuane boɔ ya eno so kura no na akire se eno so wosoro no eso ate e de aba fom yenti ensem a Professor Samuel Kobina enim e de atudwa.
Headline Consumer Price Index and rate of inflation for the month of April 2023. Consumer Price Index for the month of relative to 120.8 that was recorded for the same time, that is April 2022. Given these two indices, that is 170.5 for April 2023 and 120.8 for April 2022, year-on-year inflation for the month of April 2023 stood at 41.2%. This simply means that as a country we continue to see upward changes in our prices of goods and services. Specifically between the months of April 2022 and April 2023, prices of goods and services went up by 41.2%. Relative to March 2023, February 2023, and January 2023, since we peaked with 54.1 in December 2022, we continue to see a slowdown in the rate of increase in prices of goods and services. In March 2023, we recorded a much steeper drop from 52.8 between February 2023 and March 2023 of 7.8 percentage points. Between March 2023 and April 2023, although we continue to see an upward adjustment in prices of goods and services, the rate of increase has slowed down from 7.8 percentage points to 3.8 percentage points. We do the disaggregation at the highest level between food and non-food inflation and between locally produced items and imported items. With the headline overall inflation of 41.2% for the month of April 2022, we saw a variation of 13.3 percentage points between food inflation and non-food inflation. Food inflation for the month of April 2023 stood at 48.7% relative to non-food inflation 35.4%, culminating in the percentage point difference of 13.3% between food and non-food inflation. Relative to last month, we see a much steeper drop in non-food inflation relative to food inflation. Food inflation dropped by only 2.1 percentage points from 50.8 recorded in March 2023 relative to 48.7 recorded in April 2023. On a non-food inflation, we see a much wider variation between last month's figure 40.6 and April 2023 figure 35.4, which culminates in a 5.2 percentage point difference for non-food inflation between last month, that is March, April 2023 and April 2023.
Abusuafani ayeti ye Professor Samuel Kobina enim ya wono eye government statistician aban kontebufo ena nsam waka ne prekesin de agu wono say western and northern region, western and north region recorded the highest food inflation and look at say papa ne boa western nenya wole le nwane ne do so promu won ko de won ka se greater akra eti ya kwa homa no so ne financial analyst Patrick ba abankwa akodwetwe nkomo esan se yemu bi de ejanim di fo sika sam toto ye ho no ama yate asiense inflation was say a food and then non food commodities no enu na chese omu di wehwe se nnuane bo aye din ewodwa so ana se nnuane bo eso atede aba fom eti nnuane bo no e ba fom a aye se inflation so e te ba fom enema no so enye nnuane transportation no rent dan ye rent no de ka ho no enu so ebo no eso e te ba fom a ne ye de ka ho we de enema bo hwiri kwaso na atudi afa wiem no afa na inflation so eso ete de ba from tie mu bi de wo de ba say ya agi 74 be kire mu nya sa de be kan se papa ne boa abusuafo owuraba abanko abahoma no so anyure ma jo e ma kwa de ba kra kase ebo eso
me ya ba be jo
pani wajina so atie de mekan ordinary Ghanaian de inflation nti ase nyina da ne say eniema bo eba from kakra anase stabilize a say ye nnuane de enye nnuane no eno ne ade hunu say inflation e drop na so say say wo Ghana ha say eniema bo yi to na etufa wiem kwa na ekọ enso government statisticians so say inflation ba from ye ji tume ye yie e de na ama na e ba sa
okay nti better be cheche mkaka seka inflation ye ka inflation ye ba chene say Ebia last month April because Ebia adie na ebo ni 100 cedi na afi a month otuwe be corner 100 cedi no Ebia ye don Ebia 120 cedi that 100 cedi na afi 120 cedi no ne that so 20 cedi no and e check inflation and e check inflation inti say bosu ya sa be simule bia June na adina me photo on 120
Araba nkwa me so we isu ye peace ana say bia wutie hu monitor ho a e ma ye feedback wa haye so
okay sorry but I feel here because me drive it
dem enti enko
na me pesa me che ni say ye ka inflation a ye pesa ye che ni say busumi ai twemu April say me koto ade na ade no ebo ne 100 cedis na busumu we me coin no sa de krona ebo na abedu 120 cedis a 20 cedis na beta so no and the friend inflation inti next month June we sa corner ade ni e move from 120 cedis e ko do e bia 130 cedis a ade ne bo no akoso mu but ankoso to say ebra me check between March any April no because I know you share no 20 cedis but this time you check and acquire 10 cedis na better so in the friend inflation in nia omo check mu and the chain say enyama bo na ekoso no the rate e dey koso no apart from kakra o heso na December mu ono enyama na ekoso intentem no na obeso mo chain say omo ya ehwehwemu no sisia ekoso but enkoso intentem de say na first ekoso no intend inflation
eti obrani abanko e said ye wuchemu e da ho no mo clear na enso no se e bia last year November inflation no kosro e ba say 58% na so dem say 55% na e bia ade we say ye to no 80 cedis epu in say ye to no 120 Ghana cedis eniema no ebo no akosro from Abia November ye 80 cedis no say no na inflation no e be say 54% a say na na ba be say 120% a o see inflation na atiaba from no no dey say obani so aka kire say 80 cedis na ye 58% na say 120 cedis na ba 41% a say ye ju enye ye sa o
da go say inflation no ye check no bosome inti so o hwe November na o kano any December no ebo no say na course no e fa e inten na obeki ka bom bosome saa na afini bewe ya wetimi aka bom ahu say okay afini mu nya ebo enyama bo no e course setting inti ye inflation ye mpeke no say bia November na ye de be compare bia ye wo May musisia we ya ni saa na inflation calculation no and toss we but now with my friend say be our memu yeah a boy no yet compared near trim which is month trim ya April yeah April and a May a boy no a course saying the rate at the cost no and I calculate inflation what are
and teacher say bia ya tumu de nenso the following previous month na bia nam say ya tumu kwani mu no an champion cost repeat ni nyina na ewe ene ya kan bom ne de ba be sisa gina no
me part of standard calculate inflation it is see I find say ade a me 100 cedis e wo May mu yi say busumi e be June me corner adna ko 200 cedis a extra inflation e was adna me koto ele so na 100%. But July me sa kwana a free 200 cedis akọ 250 cedis a even though e bo ne kwaso no this time no they calculate e be 50% e 100% na a jumping from 100 cedis to 200 cedis no so me said
and the Yatia say last year, and said the name of one and the nation copa. Now, a quenimune, but this year, no, almost a year 2 to Munsono, and too far to say they are not 2022 now, and
inflation.
That's say, a many other Jawanya Eddie Amaye. Patrick Ba Abanqua, a financial analyst, and a nature chain and common.
Grora, I know your book, more inflation. A book me inflation or only part as an inflation. I said because sketchy. And it says any man say to him. At say Ukuta 3,000. Now 3,000 no. Last year no. Ubet me the to fridge. Ubet me the to air condition. But any threat na some inflation no. I will best say be 58%. And then no, and your money boy, a 3,000. Over to TV in the fridge now. We hear best 2,000 counts. Mama catch me say inflation and then no best 60% no. I drop it the so and so you are too near me.
And so you are too near me.
You be over the rate no. Na make say
well say the all can entiase we say bia monthly by monthly no and we dey away say bia last month no you 20 cedis ya but the following month no you too bia 5 cedis na ba beto so dey way but ordinary Ghanaian say me na na ma dey minimum pa na say Ghana inflation mum dey etwam 200%.
And you hum pa tama mampenda da meals address you benya single digit dey na say yentu ne memu bomu
there be
for a particular period of time
and you must stabilize. Yeah, near my stabilizing tino. Yeah, 2 years
for 5 years. That
one. Na ejinamusa. Se full when abekwa kotwa.
Ani be pe no.
Ni nyina so ye exchange rate no so kan ho bi. And as abra no so na increase taxes rough. Na introduce taxes rough. Said the new taxes, new taxes, and then old taxes and so on. Na amend near the big care kan ho. And na exchange rate no near the identity. Well, the ochium ni the tax mu di enso. Ye be fa ne sa.
And now say emfa.
Oh, umfakura no anu odi aba.
Abusia ya troka sia bodo so enti ba mutifi amutie kasia bodo. We nya kasa ni ani popo bia. O de for adwenkyere bra. Para be kire inflation ni. What you say? It is also got to the man board na say wonti inflation na say there. Also for adwenkyere bra na yakenka ni nyina de amawo. Ene ye adwumaku e friend Social Security and National Insurance Trust SNITS. Wama ne pa akopa and she chef for bi huntama na ye frɛ no self-employed enrollment drive we try it out seed na ne ebe ya bo anyina ne sɛ wɔn sɛ snit adwuma no wɔn ma ɛwɔ so no dodo na ye wɔn ma ɛyɛ abanyuma na afei wɔn so so ɛyɛ corporate work so obi adwuma na wa employ nkrofo no mo ye no wɔn service kan kakran ye tete tom kakra na dankwa ama saa nipa ne kwa ahomigie mu a yade saa sika no ama no na ɔde abɔ ne ho safohene abodwe trade ahwɛ ne ho na ɔyade mpa wanya bi de akwayare sabia enti ɛno ɛyɛ de no da hɔ na sese no wɔn ma ɛwɔ so paa ne yɛ sɛ de kan no formal sector no wɔn ma yɛ saa nnwuma ne bi sese yi ɛhyehyɛ yɛ ɔma lunch ne fufure no employment enrollment drive no ɛyɛ self-employment and employed enrollment drive no ne ɛbɛyɛ aboa nyina ne sɛ wɔn so so ɛwɔ informal sector de sɛ wɔn ma yɛ ankorankora nnwuma anampo wɔn ma yɛ ɔmo ankasa nnwuma self-employed for no ɛna wɔn ma yɛ nnwuma nketenkete bodwa ne adeɛ no yɛbɛhwɛ ne yɛ de saafo ne nyinaa aba so dwumadie no wɔn pa ho ntama wɔ asantemantam mu ayi kurom kumase na anika kɛkɛ director general da senate adwumako no ano Dr. John for written crime ɛkasa na ɔkyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ deɛ ɛho abɛhia nti a wɔn tu saa na mɔ ne sɛ mpira akonto abuo kyerɛ sɛ wɔn mo a ɛwɔ senate adwumako no hyehyɛ so no wɔn yɛ 1.9 million nipa mako 1.9 million ɛna wɔn contribute to na so 1.9 million mu no emu mako 32,000 pɛ ɛna wɔn ankasa yɛ bodwa ne wɔn nnwuma self-employed 32,000 pɛ na kyerɛ sɛ wɔn sɔ paa ubu akonta e de ko ohamu chichemu na so ohamu chichemu mienu ne santi sese ya yekase on betagete schools ahoduo mu nsode mu mosque na wo de atata nkrofo atete nkrofo adwene mo ma behu ne enti a ehu hia sa wo ya adwuma na sabe uni corporate organization bi mu na ye wanka so adwuma mpo na wo ya ehu behia se u baskim ni so bi na daache nkokora bomu no ye de ahwe wo yenkotie nsem a wo de tudwane bi
so na be pio kumasi program na ye border road na ye say a launch bi dia your friend is seed Brofo Kasem no say a self-employed enrollment drive. I trust say it say Senate ya try entaban mu say Ghana adwumayefo omo aye ankran-kran adwuma nyina akwanya ewo ho so betu anamo ababedom Senate na omo kachie bia omo je efi adwuma omo ye nim omo beba Senate omo beba ho ban anase omo beto insurance atoso na se dachi se sa akatia no ehwere wom se behwere wom time a omo aye mre a omo di mfie aduasia akire a omo ntimi nkodwom bio anase omo ntimi nkosto bio anase omo ntimi nkafidie bio anase se behwere wom time a nyankopon beto no sa afre wom se omo mra na omo meje omo ahomie ewo Abraham Kukumu anase se katia no behwere wom fi se nyame mfasa ma omo didem a doctor fo ahwe afifu mo hu se onipa kono ontumi enye adwumadin bio a sa contingency mi ense nyina esia Senate ebe na so oye Senate ni mapa Senate ebe di ne bohye so na wa replace akatua na wahwere no e de amount
and yamuti ye Dr. John for written crying the Director General Eda Senate adwumakuo no ano asante mantamu eno de sansem wei ekoto dwa wo wie ye ewiase sabe sasabronsam ko yi oda bafuo fienti wotu a na Deputy Minister for Employment and Labour Relations odonyamfo Bright Rekubor bensu atiem to anu nyina ne kopie modwumadie na se na oro so di tudwa kire mu se ensema akoso ne yani gyesempa wo mo hwe kwan se o mani so ade ho nyina betumi abam na samba ko mo kade ato Ghana fo nyina anim ne se Senate fo sika Senate contributor sika wamo hebo na dia omudu wamo nsa beka nne e dia ka ne kina esan se nya bibia na wiase ye de yensa ka ekoduru mpo se wa man Ghana mu ye dina kodudu oni ho de kra ne ehu boto no fa kra nhemu mpo a Senate fo sika wamo fo mo nsanka
sabe uhwe ye mra bo ne mu kra se Ghana tete pansam a enya pension fo sika manti hoyi se Ghana economy ni say yan enya pension for Biaso pension for sika will be protected by the state. And see the sermon for Monsenos. Digi, the Sramu, Medie, Ya Mono de Rosa, Ne Ewomua, Muma Yehu say we need to update. That time I may and Name worry. They say my warrior woman. Now, Papa, Dina Shaho, and you go, a Fena Umano, they are going to struggle. But the straight I crowd so big. And these are some of the nitty-gritties. A che munya kwenya, unche yena, sadi ebetu ebia.
Abushani Amutiye, a Deputy Minister for Employment and Labour Relations, for Bright Raku Brobe. Hurrah!
Catching.
This is for a pension for the snitch for music from Zanka.
Kaje say de besi bia nyas ye we de ne yehu da de ne yente da
na kra yawe
anasne tifo sika na we e kwakwa wafo gira bonten dan kana so
tifo sika kra yafa
kajire say bibia ne wono ma yente ya yehunu ye wo ye ni ya ye generation ya ye wo su
yes
enkwakwa wafo no su ba bia so mu da na di kire ye bia bi na Dr. Kwabrando fuo ye
asemu
wo ka na legal team say wusu aye CMG kra ye kokko to ache say famule or show that crassy newsroom in call to that. I was your for your Pimosonia to us on your quayanim, and you may yourself for star BAB. Now, former Chief of Defense Staff, our Ghana Forces, Brigadier General Joseph Nunoo-Mensah, and as I made what you to just say, it do baby our Yabama pa. Now, so yana kuma boni say Pelly. So, one suma nim. Chief of Defense Staff, our soldier formu, natural say. Wa ye be man kasa wa gina ne naso wa hu bibia bi woni wiase etu a wa se fe nipa hona no e fe nipa ko ho wa dan wuram wa boni mu ase wo sore e je se awia e wa nwam ni nyina wa hu bi ni wo so wo hwe ne ma hodo a ekoso e wa Ghana ha se yi a eya na ne nsuru mu hyehye no se ahweyi a eniema hodo bi a e mama ya hodo agya tomu abantugo si ye asojafo ni kroma mrantie ne mabawa esoro ye di tumi ni mra hye wonsem etu abayegu ye no wose Ghana ya kire pa se ye do ye ho ne ye tie ho ase na nkaku nu kra de Arab Spring the president Akufo-Addo kan 2016 no enki atwam Piatra da. And a class FM morning show so yabra na kokulu mo eti edwamu and a Brigadier General Nunoo-Mensah edisa inse we se nyina etu edwa and was say MPP NDC party mienu nyina edi Ghana fo hwamo ni ehwe party ni de wadi abro party a ene amampani na adudan kwakufuado woni ni MPP aban ya Ghana hye wo mo ensamwe enu ti wose Ghana mabunu arise eti mun sori ma wo man no esan se empanimfo a wo mo yedi kanfo no a e wo se wo mo ji wo man ni agina yie no wo mo ena abro adwembone beye ene etirimodен edi wo mo etirimu edemo ka chire bofo kese bi sha octogenarian abusuafo enti chira se do mu chire mu no papa no obi o woni fie aduawotwe eko aduakono so no no di nsem be se etudwa no se enya de wo no eti wo mamu no eye na da ye so na ni so de hu se ku ebesi na won ka do hwehwe ne se enka ba mu mpanifo betoto ne emaye na de si ye ewo Libya de si ewo Iraq de si ewo Mali de si wo Burkina Faso ene Sudan da fo na fo fam ena eja damu no ebi antimi ansi ewo mai emu.
I've seen it all. I've seen all the coups and the killing and the killing of a coup. I've seen it all. I've seen a colonel, a nymphal, and a wife slaughtered that very day of the coup, 1979. And we don't change. Somebody wake up and act more bloodily than they did in the past. They should go ahead and do it. You don't go on that road with your eyes wide open. No. Those people like Rawlings who went that road, something pushed them to go that road. Somebody will get up and do something spontaneously. The anger will come. And you can't control the anger. Because what is going on, you can't bear it. I don't wish coup for this country at all. In fact, when you get there, you won't never come. Ghana will be finished. Ghana, look at Libya, look at Iraq. They will never come back. They are finished. They are gone. They are finished. Sudan is going that way. It's finished. I don't want it to go that way. But if you don't take care, you go that way. Because willy-nilly, you are not going there with the eyes wide open. The anger will push us there. There's no difference between NDC and MPP, I'm telling you. Rawlings thought that he could change Ghana. He was a broken man before he died. He thought he could change. He couldn't change it. It's a horrible place. You have to. I don't know whether you want to kill people or to murder before they will listen to you. He thought he could change Ghana. My charge is mainly on the youth, the future of this country. American embassy, I live not far from. Just here. They sit on stones and they pay money, plenty of dollars to get a visa to go and do what in America. I live in Britain for 12 years. I live in India. I live in Canada. I live in Russia, Ukraine. I've been all, seen it all. Ghana is a wonderful place, but we should build it.
Wabobra kasa. I've seen it all. There was a nipa who wabra bomubiano. Well, who? What's in America? What's in UK? What's in Iraq? What's in India? Ediana wo hu ye wo wiase ai adwuma no wo ye e wo soja mu ntie no na wo mu de wo ka kire Ghana for ne say arise Ghana youth for the country, for your country, because said the age go no President Akufo-Addo de one extra time no obo after 70 years the aka nyina extra time with the duro so etuaro wo say wo man no akọ enya de fa no ho ena ansa na obekon so no ne mani na busua de ewunya de na adwapade yi wo manya ni say ya chaw enipa brei wo mo no mu nti so odogwa bi nu abe wo na wo bre mu na musu mu na modakom mu na mu ni adwuma ye na adudan kwa Akufo-Addo wore na sefo ne generation de wasiezie na chintu odi abro na kire se wakọ nti Ghana mabunu wose mu mass up na muntinsi monten so na monkire se arise Ghana youth for your country no mutu hu anamon na ne nyina dam Brigadier General Nunoo-Mensah eno osanso to aso biam no se ade a eye na hyi eye ne tan state lands o man adwapade ene forest reserves de wo mo se no environment wo mo se no nemom ne nsase tamahuduo bia eno ne ya bo ho ban se ade agent chirima no aba we se mu mpanimfo ba ya pese mi kunyafo wo mo fom ena wo mu gusu a wo mo efom wo se oni de wo ye pani bi ti se no a wo fie duo wotwe eso ekwa na wo bisa se ade.
As I speak to you, I live not far from trade fair. They are sharing the land there. I don't know who is sharing it. Are you aware, Koku?
We've spoken about it largely.
And nobody, and the guy, I've spoken to the Ghana people there, the military people from Labadi, the Ghana people, I've spoken to them. I've lived in Ghana land, where Bama Camp near Trade Fair, the past 63 years. So I'm part of the culture there. They are good. I mean, it's a sad. 2008, I retired from the army, and they were going to sell them one Roman Ridge near Kaukudi Junction, which Nkrumah gave to the army when he took over the Flagstaff House as his residence. They're going to share it. Huge land. And what's wrong with that leader? You don't come to protect nationals. You come to share them. That's not what you were elected to do. To protect us, to protect this country and its inhabitants. We don't do that. Anybody who comes to power, the same MPP, the present location of the foreign ministry near the airport, International Student Center, they're going to share it. You know, but it's sad. Why are you taking all this greed too?
Was it Pessamin Kuminyani at Trimodane? 18 Sassi about Weber 2 years in Adano. One more che. One more fun say nyafu. Greed. NT. I was your former Chief of Defense Staff, Ghana Forces Brigadier General Joseph Nunoo-Mensah and NIT.